NASA's latest 3i/Atlas photos are so blurry, experts now believe it may not be an accident.
Why are independent telescopes catching sharp details while NASA releases this? What exactly is inside this blurred region that NASA doesn't want us to see? Researchers say this area looks digitally altered, not naturally out of focus. Pixel experts found patterns consistent with deliberate obfuscation.
But amateur astronomers are seeing something far more defined. Light pulses have been detected, but NASA's images hide them.
Even scientists are confused. Why blur key data?
Image enhancements reveal hints of a structure, something geometric.
And geometry doesn't belong inside a comet.
Some analysts claim the blur isn't camera error, but intentional masking. Could NASA be hiding structural details?
AI reconstruction reveals symmetry, angles, and metallic-like surfaces that do not match a natural comet profile.
Scientists around the world now question whether 3i/Atlas is really a comet or a technological object.
Its speed and path match nothing we've observed before, almost as if it was propelled.
Multiple frames show straight lines, something no natural object typically forms.
When pressed, NASA experts dismissed the anomalies as distortions, but offered no technical explanation.
Brightness fluctuations of the object resemble reflective surfaces, possibly panels or metallic plating.
Trajectory simulations reveal controlled light shifts, not random movement.
This wouldn't be the first mysterious interstellar visitor.
Enhanced shadow mapping shows features that resemble vents or compartments, highly unusual for a natural body.
Thermal scans reveal concentrated heat signatures, strange for a cold, icy interstellar object.
Unofficial leaks claim some NASA teams disagreed on whether to release the raw photos at all.
In one frame, a reflective edge appears, almost like a polished surface catching sunlight.
Analysts propose the object may be cylindrical, polygonal, or even ship-like beneath the distortion.
Pixel experts say the blur is not camera motion, but deliberate digital smoothing. 3i/Atlas was spotted far later than expected, raising questions about why detection was delayed.
The path of 3i/Atlas seems unusually smooth, almost as if guided rather than drifting.
Its reflective flashes intensified near a star, hinting at metallic surfaces reacting to light.
Only one of these simulations matches the NASA blur pattern, and it's the artificial object.
Geometric repetition isn't natural in interstellar debris, yet 3i/Atlas shows repeating segments.
AI analysis reveals shapes hidden beneath the pixel noise, shapes NASA never mentioned.
A steady rotation, unlike tumbling rocks. Something is controlling its motion.
Leaked reconstructions suggest the blur hides panels, edges, and symmetry.
At one moment, the surface emits a faint blue flash. Nowhere in NASA's report.
This spacing is mathematically precise. Nature doesn't construct with this level of accuracy.
Insiders claim sensitive material was removed from the public release packet.
Some models indicate it may be hollow, impossible for a natural comet-like body.
Sudden EM spikes occurred when 3I/Atlas passed a sensor zone. Coincidence?
Increase the brightness, and a clear structural outline becomes impossible to ignore.
Thermal data reveals internal hotspots, nothing like frozen interstellar rock.
When contrast increases, straight edges form, edges nature doesn't carve.
3I/Atlas approached from a trajectory no natural body has ever taken.
A reflective interior? That suggests metal, not dust and ice. Ionized particles indicate energy output, not passive drifting.
Key pages in NASA's report contain heavy redactions. Why hide harmless data? Tracking data reveals micro-adjustments, movements suggesting control.
This spike doesn't match comets, asteroids, or known interstellar objects.
Layering like this resembles engineering, not cosmic chance.
Remove the blur, and a symmetrical artifact emerges, impossible to explain away. Perfect axial alignment. Nature rarely creates symmetry this exact.
Surface reflections behave like polished alloy, not a dusty comet. Cameras caught a microflash, too controlled to be sunlight alone. Nearby stars dimmed for a split second, as if something interfered.
Its silhouette strangely resembles artificial shapes we have engineered.
Simulations prove a natural comet wouldn't move like this.
This halo is too stable, too clean, almost like a controlled field.
Energy bands appear only in the blue spectrum, another unexplained anomaly.
Under the blur, geometric shapes form, shapes nature doesn't create. The slightest drift suggests active navigation, not random motion.
Noise reduction uncovers panel-like divisions. Nothing like a natural body.
A warm internal core surrounded by cold material that's engineered insulation.
Tracking shows a slight deceleration, something no comet does on its own.
The tail contains straight energy streaks, far from typical dust ejection. Frame analysis confirms repeated flashes, almost like signals. Multiple observatories observed matching anomalies. This can't be coincidence. This much symmetry is rare, even for engineered objects, let alone comets.
Side-by-side comparison exposes what the blur hides.
The flash outlines clean edges, edges impossible on a natural object. Repeating patterns, mathematical, intentional, engineered.
Reflections remain uniform, something only smooth, crafted surfaces can produce.
Radar reveals a dense inner core, too compact for any known comet.
Its rotation appears controlled, as if following a programmed cycle.
A hollow cavity, similar to storage,
or structural compartments.
Geometric shadows appear under filters. Shadows only artificial shapes produce.
A comet should crumble, yet 3I/Atlas stays intact through extreme heat.
Directional reflection, like polished alloy, not cosmic rubble.
Its magnetic profile spikes, proof of internal machinery or metals.
Stabilization exposes openings, like vents or controlled release points.
Grid-like frameworks inside the object. This is structural engineering.
Symmetrical heat patterns, impossible for any naturally formed body. Texture mapping reveals metallic bands, far too smooth to be rock or ice.
That faint directional glow, almost like guidance lighting. Gravity should deform it, yet it stays perfectly stable.
Nearby particles bend away, like something is shielding it.
Triangular patterns repeat perfectly. This is deliberate design. Timed energy pulses, almost like communication attempts.
It avoids dense particle zones. Comets don't avoid anything.
Reinforced edges, characteristic of manufactured hulls, not cosmic debris.